I'm going to do a very quick demo on bootstrapped GitHub action that is using that is called tkn local action, and that is using the local executor of Tekton that I showed in a previous demo, or maybe I didn't, I don't know. Anyway, so the idea is to use it a little bit like this. So just as any GitHub action, you say use which one. Right now there's no release, so you can use main. There's a typo, it should be tkn local action, and then you set with and the run you want to run. We'll dig a little bit more into this and some options. So if we go to the example of the local action, of the tkn local action in the tkn local action repo, it's a normal GitHub action, and we do have two steps, kind of, just to show showcase the action. One is we're going to execute the .tekton/test.yaml, and pipeline as code is going to be false. I'll explain a little bit what is pipeline as code. And the other one is we're going to use we're going to run the Tekton pack YAML, and this time with pipeline as code. So pipeline as code is the projects that we use elsewhere to be able to embed the definition of your pipeline run in your repo, so that it's taken by Tekton. And the idea is to replicate the same behavior, kind of. So now if we look, the first thing was tests, and there we just gonna say hello and bye. It's really simple. The second item is tkn is using pack, and so you can see, because there's these two parameters that use the specific things of pipeline as code, and there's also the annotation of pipeline as code, the max keep run, the task it should load, on which event and stuff it will run. Those two lines and this one will be ignored because we are not in pipeline as code per se, but in the GitHub action thing, but this one will be used. So now if I'm I don't know, editing something, so I know I'm gonna edit this, and I'm gonna say echo hello world, echo by world, and I'm gonna create a new branch, patch 1. I'm gonna propose a change, and I'm gonna create, and we'll see that the GitHub action is gonna start. Yes, it's starting. And if we look into it, hopefully it's gonna start really quickly. It's gonna install. Yeah, so it's already doing its job. So it's and it's done. Like, we did execute both of them. So now if we look a little bit into there, we can see what it used. You can specify the version of tkn local and the version of Tekton pipeline. By default it's going to be latest release, so it's going to fetch the latest. So it fetched tkn local 0.3.1 and tkn pack 0.5.6. it installed it, and then it just did the tkn local run of this, and as we can see, it executed. We see it got bash, it printed echo hello world, it printed by world, and it's done. And similar to the other one, except this time we did run tkn pack resolve with the reference revision and repo URL, and we passed this generated file to tkn local, and it executed it as well. So we can see it did print the echo and the revision. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It allows you to kind of run some of your Tekton resources on GitHub Action, it could be used to try run something, or to actually you could use GitHub Action but with your shared and defined Tekton resources from elsewhere. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this demo.